Hi everybody. Today our topic is how do we post the data to the API. Okay. So for posting the data to the API, I am using the model pop-up here. If you observe here, this model pop-up represents the customer form. So customer form group. So each and every ID, whatever is in customer ID, company name, these are the form controls. I wanted to make this as a form group, and I wanted to append this form group into the model pop-up. So once I click the create button, so what will happen? I wanted to post this entire the object means form group to the API. So that is I am going to do in this video. Now first of all, let me add the one new component. Whatever I am showing this model pop-up, right? This customer I am taking as a new component. Okay, so for that I am creating the new component. So once this is completed, this create get customer and create customer, make sure that these are the child components in the customer section. Go to the create customers and come to the app.model.tsx. So just now I have made this get customers into the customers component, right? So for that, that's it. Now everything is success. So you can't see the red color right here. Okay, now go to the create customer. So this create customer is empty right now. So I wanted to, you know, I wanted to design the, this HTML as per this document, as per this image. Okay, as per this image. So customer is nothing but it's contained to the collection of the, as per now if you see this image, this contained to the collection of form controls. Okay, let me add one form group. Okay, go to the create component.tsy. Let me add the one form group. Okay, when this is completed, add this form group from the Angular forms. Okay, one thing, and the form controls also need to be add from the Angular forms. Okay, that's it. Okay, when you are working in the form group and the form groups, so when you are working in the forms, make sure that you should import the reactive form module forms module from the Angular forms. We have to add these two sections into the app module.tsy. Okay, and come to here again. So right now I have created the one form group. This form group contains the collection of the form controls. So based on that, I need to design the my customer component.html. Okay, now come to the customer component.html and prepare the one form. So after that, what will happen? I wanted to append this form to the model. Okay, model pop-up. So now have created the form. Okay, this form group is nothing but a form customer form. Let me split here. So if you see component.tsy, so everything, this is the form group. So customer form group, right? Customer form. So everything have everything. If you see that first of all form control name, so every key I have mentioned into the form control names. Okay, like this way you have to prepare. So first step is I have created the create customer component, and that what I have done, I have created the form group, and I have given the form group into the, I have given the reference form group into the customer component dot create customer component dot html. That's it. Okay, now next step is what I have to do. I need to, I need to push this entire form to the, you know push entire form into the model pop-up, right? Next step is, so for that, that is main important concept. So first for that you have to create, or you have to add that model pop-up related plugin into the this VS Code. That is nothing but, so as per now I'm adding the ng bootstrap. So ng bootstrap, this ng bootstrap contain to the model pop-up plugin. So once you have added this ng bootstrap, you can get the model pop-up. I will show you how to add on that. So once you added this one, you will get the message like this. Okay, so once you add the message, already I have added that. So once you added that, so you will get the notification. You will get the messages like this. Okay, this is kind of a notification, you can say. Okay, now, so already I have added that. So please add that whenever once you are going to start work the model pop-up, you have to add this ng bootstrap. Okay, next step is once you added that, so come to the app module.ts file. So because of you need to spread that module into the entire our application, right? So for that, so come to the ngb, so that you have to import the ng bootstrap module, ngb module in the sense ng bootstrap module from the ng bootstrap plugin. Just now whatever I have added, so by taking the reference of this one, I am no this is nothing but a class. So I am importing this class from the this plugin. Okay, this is nothing module in the sense here, nothing class is in the sense here it is a module. Okay, so once that is completed, even once it is completed, you have to attach this ng bootstrap module into the import section. So now this one. Okay, this is the next step. So once this is completed, you can use the bootstrap into the model pop-up into the this section. Now this my web application is configured by the ng bootstrap plugin also. So by default I'm using the bootstrap 4 styles. So right now I am using the ngb bootstrap also. So but in this application I'm not using the entire future of this ng bootstrap module. So I am only using the model pop-up from this module section. Okay, for that the first step is come to the ts file. So you have to implement that model pop-up into the this customer create customer component.ts file, right? So for that, so come to the create customer.component.ts file. You need to add the these three classes. You have to add the ng bootstrap model, model reference, and ng bootstrap active model. These three reference from the ng bootstrap. So I will tell you why I have to add this one. If you added this, the same references you have to give into the constructor level also. So these three. So let me add these three classes. This is the classes, right? ng bootstrap model, ng model reference, and ng model active model. These three references add into the constructors. Okay, so now my component has configured with the model pop-up also. By using the model pop-up, I can show the component as I can merge that form into the model pop-up. This form I can merge the form into the model pop-up. Okay, now come to the HTML file. This HTML file here. Okay, here you have to write the small logic for the model pop-up. Okay, now let me add the header section of the model pop-up. So what is the header section? If you see the header section into the image, so what is the header section? This is the customer is the header section, right? And if you see this is a cross symbol. So I wanted to add this. This is the enter the header section. Okay, this entirely is the header section. I wanted to add this. I just wanted to add this header section into my component. So this is the header section. Okay, this indicates the header section. Next thing, once this is completed, and I need to add the body of the model pop-up, right? This is the entirely body. So this is entirely body. Okay, this body I wanted to this entirely body. So the same way we have to declare into the HTML file also. So I wanted to make this entire form as a body of the model pop-up. Okay, so for that, add the model body as a class, and this is the class. Okay, I pushing this entire form to the model body, and the last step is footer. Footer in the sense the downside, whatever we see in the create and the cancel button related, right? Now I have created the footer also. So right now I am doing the two activities. One is the header section, one is the body section, and one is the footer section. These three has completed. So main thing is you have to notice here I have push that form control into the model body. Okay. So after complete this one, let me add these three sections into the one single div tag. Okay. Now, so everything is completed. Now if you observe here in the click event, okay, what is the meaning of this in the sense the active model which is indicates this active model which is indicates this ng bootstrap active model. So let me add this active model as a reference of this ng bootstrap active model. Okay, now this is completed, and make sure this is as a public because of I'm using this active model, and make sure this is optional because of this is the optional, right? So the same after the optional parameter, we should not declare as the actual parameter. So you should make it as the optional parameter, or even you can copy this one entirely and paste before the optional parameters. Okay, just a small modification is here. I just rename of the references, all the references here. So active model is for the ng bootstrap active model, and the model service is for the ng bootstrap model. That's it. So by using this, why I have to give the public? Because of I'm using this active model into the HTML file. Otherwise, I will get the error. Okay. So dismiss is the default. Dismiss is the method of the active model. So what will happen? Right? Whenever you are going to close the this symbol, automatically model pop-up should be closed, right? It should be dismissed. So for that reason only, I am using the dismiss method. Okay, for the active model. That's it. Okay. Now come to the create customer component.tsql again. Give the reference, this customer component reference. So what I have to do whenever if I'm going to click the create customer button from the from the customer component, then I have to show the this model pop-up, right? So button in a sense, I need to create the button into the customers section. Okay, I need to create the button under the customer component, right? So come to the customer component here and create the one button here. For better UI, I am creating the some small styles here in this customers component.html. For better UI, I am adding this styles. Okay, I am doing the margin up and padding for the details. So then accordingly, I can get the good style for this app. Okay. Now if I am creating the one button, okay, and that button name is a create customer as per in this image. So if you see the create customer here now, if I am going to click the create customer, I am opening the model pop-up. Okay. Now so for opening the model pop-up, so this is very important. So you are opening the create customer .html file. Okay, once you are trigger this button. So come to the customer component.ts file, open component, right? So open component. Once you are triggered this event, you wanted to open that model pop-up. I mean you are going to open that customer component. Okay. So for that, what you have to do, right? We are having the again you have to import the model for this one. So because of by using the model only, I can open that customer component. So for that, just import the model service by using just import the model service, nothing but the bootstrap model. Okay, now that so based on this model service, I can open the model pop-up. Okay, now see this model service. This model service is by using the model service, open the component. Here the component model pop in the sense component. This dot model service dot open. So open by default you can open uh, either component or template. So you see here, content can be provided as a template reference as or a component type. As per my requirement right now, I just wanted to, I'm using the component. Okay, I wanted to open, model pop-up, and in that model pop-up, I am using the component. Okay, so for that component reference, you have to give here. What is the component is here? That is a create customer component. Okay, create customer component. Okay, you have to take the once you have to take the reference create customer component from the this TS file component TS file. Okay, now one I have done. Okay, let me see entirely into the my output. Okay, save all. So what I have done, see once I have first step is just imagine that the first step is I have created the button, that is create customer button. Sorry, um, here. So I create the button. Once I am trigger the open component, what I am doing? So I am opening the create customer component by the help of the model service. Model service in the sense here active model. Oh sorry, bootstrap active model. So bootstrap model. Okay, execute this. So compile successfully, right? So let me see this into the browser. We will see this issue later. First of all, let me cross check whether the model pop-up is working or not. Okay, come to here, click on that create customer. So right now I can able to see the model pop-up, right? Just I wanted to add some more styles to this model pop-up. So come to customer dot component.ts file, and here I need to add the some few styles. So for better UI, these are the some styles for the model pop-up. Okay, so let me say again that output. I got the exception. So here is the exception. Now go to again the model pop-up and refresh. Um, okay, now we can see, right, model pop-up. So it is better than the previous model pop-up. So right now I have to send this entire the form through post API. Okay, and post API is expecting the this customer object. So here what I am doing, right, I will prepare the entire object, and let's say that is the customer object. After that, I need to pass this customer object to the post API. So then I can get the proper output. So I will see this into the next video. Thank you so much.